Here we go. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And here are the Sonics. Here's Payton. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And tipping off this season series, Mike, what are you looking for?
I want to see which team dictates the pace. The goal is to get your opponent to play your brand of basketball. When you can do that, everything becomes easier.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Free throw off from Payton.
He's known as one of the greatest and best trash talkers in the game. Payton's endless energy and high motor is really on another level.
Pass to Brandon. Going inside. Colonies with the rebound. It's Schrempf on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Schrempf kicks to Payton. There's Baker. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Pass to Peeler. It's Garnett on the wing. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Hawkins passes to Payton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, how about Gary Payton's silky look, working his way in close to the basket to make sure he got what he wanted in close.
Pass to Peeler. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Here's Peeler. He's covered by Hawkins. Mitchell passes to Peeler. 6 on the shot clock. Basket good.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
For the Supersonics, they come in off the loss to the Timberwolves. Pass to Hawkins. And the rejection by Smith.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. Refused to let that thing get through.
Excellent timing from Smith on the play. Getting in the air on cue to catch the setup pass.
Now, here's Payton. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Garnett. Over Baker. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
Now here's Payton. Buries it from three-point range. Payton's got 7 points.
Boy, the sharp shooting of Payton, admirable. You can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
Garnett with a screen on Hawkins. Peeler passes to Garnett. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Schrempf dishes to Payton. Pass to Baker. Back to Payton. Garnett with the block.
As the defensive anchor, that's what Garnett brings to the table.
Mitchell passes to Brandon. Now Smith. Here's Peeler. He's covered by Hawkins. Now here's Garnett. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Seattle calls timeout, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And they did not make things any easier on themselves with all those misses at the line. Left a lot of lettuce on the line.
Yeah, they were bricking shots left and right from the strike. I'm sure they'd love to have that game back.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Owens. Count it.
Not allowing the defense to get to him. Owens is outstanding at staying with his shot.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Scott. Shoots the three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Seattle leading by 5. And here is Williams. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot from beyond the arc. Another shot, and the layup is good.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sonics lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
So far, the defense has been excellent coming into this game.
They're communicating, providing help when needed, and not giving up anything easy. You love to see this type of effort.
They grab their own miss. Owens lays it up and banks it in. Owens has got the lead up to 9 now for the Sonics.
You cannot allow Owens to feel comfortable down low, because once he does, he's going to score the ball.
Pass to Scott.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Dennis Scott, 2 shots.
That's good from Scott.
And Scott is a steady role player, actually a little more than a role player. This guy is a lethal sharpshooter from deep and can really stretch the floor.
Scott hits them both. Sonics leading by 7. Here's Crotty. Nothing on the board. Now Schrempf. Ellis outside. Clock at 6. Williams passes to Owens. Minnesota with the rebound. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Jackson, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Number 24, Bobby Jackson.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Scott can't get it to go.
Solid defensive effort, putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
Crotty the pass to Schrempf. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
You know, it's not just on the players to change things up. It's up to these coaches to make the right reads as well.
It's more than just encouraging or yelling at them when needed. There's a lot of strategy that goes into this game.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Jackson. Peyton, he's checked in for the Sonics. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The toughness of Gary Payton shows up in so many ways.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Payton. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Brandon. He's coming off a 13-point game against Seattle.
And also, how about the passing display we saw from him? He was just outstanding at finding ways to shred the defense to pieces.
Now here's Payton. Fires from 14. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Gary Payton, very comfortable from this range.
Here's Brandon. No scoring in this one. Pass to Scott. Takes a 3. Nice D from Strength.
The defense has a lot of respect for his shooting ability and showed it with the tight coverage there.
And you can see they recognize that. They are not going to give him that shot.
Now here's Payton. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot to the inside. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Best of luck stopping him on his way to the rim.
Yep, seems to have a little extra bounce.
Such an advantage to go over the top once you're inside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Timberwolves trail by 13.
Remaining first half. 2 minutes.
Mitchell sets the screen for Jackson. Down low, Garnett. The rebound by Baker. And Zoelos will bring it up for Seattle. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Payton gets the bucket.
Gary Payton.
Payton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the fans in this building have been muted, getting run over.
They can feel their team getting run off the court. It's been all one side so far.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Peeler. Just 5 to shoot. And Garnett misses. Here he goes. And here's Hawkins. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
A menace on the defensive end. Garnett takes pride in blocking shots.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against Seattle.
And, you know, the defense was absent, nowhere to be found. They didn't offer any resistance at all. As a result, they got run over.
Yeah, that kind of effort isn't going to get it done, especially not in the NBA. The lackluster D helped make things easy for them.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Smith sets the pick for Jackson. Here's the lob to the hoop. Payton looking it over. Kicks it out to Ellis. Pass to Hawkins. Shot clock at 2. What a performance from Gary Payton. He has been the story for the Sonics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game so far from Gary Payton.
The jumper was wet and working. Great efficiency from him.
He's taking advantage of his opportunities, showing off that J.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Over to the wing. Here's Baker, defended by Garnett. Back to Baker. Shot, high post, and that one drops for him. Baker's got his first bucket of the night.
You can tell Baker's feeling great confidence when he takes these shots.
Here's Peeler. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Smith. Schrempf against Mitchell. Here's Garnett. The rebound by Baker.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Schrempf passes to Payton. Here's the three. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
Here's Brandon. Still without a basket. Smith outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Peeler's shot is off. Sonics leading by 20. Outside, Payton. Here's Baker. Second shot opportunity, and that one good.
Look at that work rate. Given the second effort to get the score off the miss.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Everyone get loud and put your hands.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Garnett with a screen on Payton. It's Garnett on the wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Here's Schrempf, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, Detlef Schrempf moves so well and is so skilled, you forget sometimes that he is 6'10". They're reminding everybody with that dunk.
Here's Brandon. He has yet to score. Peeler. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Payton outside. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They're playing a pretty complete game.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Mitchell a screen on Payton. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Here's Brandon. Pass to Peeler. Over Hawkins. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
So it's Minnesota now, after the miss from Gary Payton. Garnett, right side, offline with the baseline jumper.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
Here's Baker. Pass to Schrempf. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Here's Payton. Lays it up off the glass. Payton's got 7 now in this quarter.
A master at dicing and slicing up defenses, Payton excels at reading pick and rolls and capitalizing in them.
Smith right side. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
A timely pass finds him a solid scoring opportunity.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hawkins. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Garnett. And it's blocked. Hawkins with it. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Seattle, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Garrett. Outside Jackson. Spins. Over Ellis. Ellis with some nice D.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Pass to Owens. Out to the wing. Picked by Williams. From about 19 feet, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Crotty's got his first bucket in this one. The Timberwolves shooting only 21% from the field so far. Left side Jackson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. No good that time. Here's Crotty. Ellis outside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Assertive play by Ellis in the paint, using his athletic ability to find the shot.
Jackson against Ellis. Outside Jackson. Pass to Garrett. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Garrett's got his first basket of the night.
And you can count that one as a screen assist. The pick allows him to get free and go right to the rim.
Here's Crotty. Ellis outside. Fires the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The Supersonics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. On the wing, Williams. Now here's Owens. Not a lot of room, and yes, it's good.
Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Scott, good.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Now here's Owens. And Owens throws it down.
Dunk you very much, guys. That was a funky throwdown right there.
Yeah, he just needed a little window, and he went right through. What'd you say? Dunk you very much?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
And he's the type of guy, when you give him those looks down low, he'll absolutely flush it.
And there's the bucket from Brandon.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Supersonics.
Coach Fratello, offensively, they looked sharp, and they took quality shots.
Yeah, they played for one another out there. Their selfless attitude is why their offense operated like a well-oiled machine.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Gary Payton.
He's been assertive looking to score, and the defense appears helpless trying to stop him. Very impressive.
So it's the Timberwolves now, after the Sonics pick up 2. Jackson misses.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ellis, all alone. It's rebounded by Garrett. So it's Minnesota now. Here's Seeley. Owens with the rebound. Here's Crotty. So we see the Sonics taking the W here.
That's the end.
They played as well as you can play on the road.
It is so hard, Kevin, winning on the road. I mean,